new camera, and also making a small introduction to my small video diary from this year's hunt, 2015. So I'm gonna try to make a new format for my hunting video for this year, and it's basically just like a hunting diary. Mainly me complaining about the weather, but well, you get to see some nature, I guess. No gory video from me butchering a moose, even though I did do that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. So, this is the start of this year's hunting trip. This is about as good a weather it's gonna get. It's gonna get progressively worse, and it's gonna be raining a lot. Not very fun. But I have good clothing with me, so I'll survive. Plus this shooting blind is pretty good, but I'm not gonna be in this one all the time. So it has some nice windows I can open when and if I see anything, which I probably won't, because I've had a stroke of bad luck in that regard. Anyway. So I'm waiting for my father to walk through that forest and report when he gets at his shooting position, so I know when I can start to get ready. So that's a good time to make a small video. I brought with me my 338, but of course I forgot my magazine because I was really stressed out that morning, and I knew I was gonna forget something, because you always forget something, but well, at least I didn't forget the bolt. That would have been stupid. It's not really a big deal, because you can always single feed this one. I always single feed it, but I never use the magazine at the shooting range, just to control the temperature of the powder a bit better. So I guess it's fine. So I have a nice pocket in my jacket where I can access the bullets quickly. So I'll just use that. So I'm never gonna shoot at a further range than perhaps 250 meters at the farthest. So I've lasered all the bushes and everything and have a plan on my holdover for all the distances. So all that's really missing is a moose. That would be really nice. I'm probably gonna see a moose when I review this footage later. That would be really hilarious. Feel free to mock me if you do spot a moose on this film. Yeah, well, not much else to talk about. I'm gonna pour myself a cup of coffee and take it easy until I hear from my father. Okay. Okay, I just heard shots about 3 kilometers away, where the dog is. So I guess I'm not gonna be able to use this perfect, almost a shooting range, if the moose would have come my way. But I had a good time. So I sat here with my fire and my Marlin guide gun for company, waiting for the moose that never showed up, well, for me at least. So soon I guess I'm gonna be skinning a moose. Yeah, that's always fun. Well, this is particularly shitty weather, and it's supposed to get even worse. Luckily I have this tin roof over my head, so shouldn't be an issue. And I have my trusty 45-70 with me, so if any moose show up, I have a pretty good chance of getting some. Well, we shall see what happens. I'm not gonna move from this spot before this rains quiet down a bit. This is truly shitty weather. Well, that's something. Still shitty weather. Fortunately, I still have a roof over my head. And I have my trusty 338. Yeah, it's gonna rain even more this afternoon. So, yeah. Well, it's a nice view from here. I've only seen foxes, some grouse, ravens, well, a lot of birds, mostly, but no moose. So I guess, wish me luck. So today I'm hunting next to a mine. See if you can see it over there in the distance. There is a dog with a moose about 2 kilometers away there, heading not in my direction. So I'm taking a short break now. Gonna pour myself a cup of coffee soon. There used to go a power line here, so it's a really nice area for me to stand and watch. So I have a good shooting, well, what's the English name for that? Well, as long as I don't shoot over the ridge, I'm good. So I can shoot in that direction basically. But mostly I'm waiting for a moose to jump out of the bushes here someplace where I'm 100% certain where the bullet's going to land. So today I'm using my suppressed 45-70. Well, I hope I will be able to use it at least. We shall see. Come on, little moose, or big moose preferably. Show yourself. You will get cookies. Well, at least I will get cookies. Okay, just another day in the forests in the north of Sweden. This is one of the hunting cabins we use. Now I'm headed to my shooting blind, basically to watch the sunset. But if I'm lucky, I might get to use this suppressed 45-70. We shall see. We had a moose sighting today. Well, not me, but no one could take a proper shot at it, so it lives another day. Hopefully to get really big so we can harvest it next year or something. Well, for now I'm going to sit at a small lake that's over there. Well, it's not visible now. It will be visible in a while. It's really warm for the season, I'm way above the Arctic Circle and it's like 16 degrees Celsius. That's not the way it should be late September. It should be snow on the ground basically. Well, that's all for now. Yeah, this is very shitty weather. Trying to be quiet because I'm waiting for the moose. So this is a place where moose crosses. See the light streaks here? It usually goes there. So hopefully moose will come by that rock. And I have mosquito bites all over. Anyway, wish me luck. So, what was the result of all that rainy nonsense, you might ask? While I was hunting for almost 2 weeks, we got one bull moose and one cow. And the bull moose was actually a kind of funny story, because me and another guy was walking at a path in the forest. I haven't been there before, so he was going to show me where to stand and wait for the moose, my spot basically. And so he went in front of me, of course. And while we were walking on a road towards the hunting area, he suddenly shouted, "Moose!" And yes, there was a big bull moose on the path ahead of us, about 30-40 meters or something. So I only had time to put my rifle on safe and realized that he was right in front of me, so I removed the safety. I put it on safe again, of course. And while I was doing that, he brought up his rifle and shot one shot. So we went to the place where the moose was shot and looked around. He ran away. And we saw the moose just lying there dead about 15 meters away. It was a perfect shot. No big loss of meat. Perfect shot through the lungs. And no intestines or anything was damaged, so there was poop in the stomach or nothing like that. So for the rest of the day we took care of the moose and skinned it and all the stuff like that. And on the evening we the cow from before, we butchered it and everything. So that was a bloody day filled with skinning and butchering moose, basically. Another story from this year's hunt was two of the girls in the hunting team. They were walking with their dogs in the forest with the wind towards their faces. And about 15 meters away, a big bear and her cub. And the cub was really big as well, so it must have been like 2 or 3 years old. Just raised up on their hind legs and roared at them. So they were just talking. They didn't panic, just talking. Removed the safety from the guns and slowly walked backwards. And after 20 seconds or something, I guess, the bears just ran away. So that was a scary thing. Okay, thanks for your time.